Headlining 10 News tonight, Qantas has announced unprecedented action grounding all flights, both domestic and international, effective immediately in response to threats of more industrial action from the unions.
The audacity he had to shut down the airline, bring 100,000 Australians to their knees, literally across the world, stranded them just to get his way.
I've never seen anything so drastic where the morale of so many people was deflated out of them in one hit.
This was him again getting out his little stick and whipping us and saying, well, I'm going to just shut the whole airline down.
People were shocked. People were concerned obviously about their futures. People were delivered letters in the dead of the night advising them that they didn't have jobs, that the airline was shut down, that come Tuesday morning they weren't welcome in their workplaces. They had guards placed at gates trying to prevent people entering their workplaces. It was an appalling attack by a CEO on not just Qantas workers but all Australians.
People were away. Planes were taxiing away and got told by the tower to turn around and come back. You're staying here, they've shut the airline down. That's just disgraceful. I cannot believe that he held the country to ransom by doing that.
When a company does it and locks out their own employees, it really does a lot of damage to the morale of the place, takes a long time to recover. And there's still a feeling that Qantas are at war with their own employees.
He forgets that this is our airline and we're going to fight for it.
I've been a member of the TWU for well over 25 years and it's a strong union and it won't be pushed over. It won't be pushed around and it won't be pushed aside.
We're there and we were there when our members need us. Yeah, we're at the end of a phone, we're out at the picket line, out at the door that's been shut in their face, out going through the letter that they've just received that is effectively a gun to their head saying you've got no future, your wife, your children have no future, you've got no capacity to pay the bills next week.
All we could do was communicate with them and let them know that the union was still fighting in there for them, that we would be representing them in proceedings in Fair Work Australia.
We've got a good agreement out of this arbitration, not everything we wanted, but an agreement that establishes the status quo, it protects our members' job securities for the next 2.5 years, it delivers adequate wage increases in pace with inflation for the next 3 years, and it guarantees them back pay, which was critical, and it was something that the company was not prepared to put on the table.
We had great negotiators in Scott Connolly and Wayne Mader on our side.
We've got better conditions around consultation and provisions in the agreements that do make a difference and are going to make a difference over the next 2.5 years. But it also says to Alan Joyce, as our members said resoundingly, that there's no way he's going to get away with his plans to attack Australian wages and conditions, attack our national carrier without a fight. Our strength is our people, and fortunately, we've got great people at Qantas. We've got people that are Qantas. Yeah, this is their airline. Yeah, there's 2-3 generations of our members at Qantas.
If you're going to go in and represent people, you want to know that you've got an army of troops behind you. Every time we looked around, that's where they were, right behind us all the way.
There's still more to do. There's more to do in terms of Alan Joyce's tenure as CEO. There's more to do in terms of making this airline what it used to be and delivering on its capacity to be the national carrier we need it to be going forward. And there's much more to do in terms of continuing to improve the wages and conditions of our members at Qantas, as there always will be.
And I'll refer to something that Lindsay Fox used to say about fighting with the union. He said that fighting with the union was like fighting with your wife. Even if you win, you're never going to win. So it's the same thing. They can fight the Transport Workers Union as much as they like, but we're the conduit that represents what our members want. So when they take a swing against us, they're taking a swing against all of their own employees.